Hi everyone, it's Debbie from healingfrombpd.org, and I'm here to wish you a happy holiday season if you celebrate. If not, hello anyway. Today has been an interesting day for me. In the United States, it's December 24th, the day before Christmas, or Christmas Eve day. And this year is a little bit difficult because my significant other went to visit his family, and we trade off each year. So it's just me and the cats this year, but that's okay. I could have really had a big pity party about it or made arrangements to go see other family or do something, but I actually decided to just stay home. So that's what I'm doing. And for the past few days, it's been pretty bad weather out here in San Francisco area, and so I haven't left the house. So today was going to be day 3 of not leaving the house if I didn't get my booty out there. Somebody wants to make an appearance, I think. Maybe not. I thought one of my cats was coming into the camera frame. So I got out of the house, and I wasn't planning on practicing the contributing skill in dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. But it just kind of spontaneously happened, and I cannot tell you how good it felt to practice this skill today. So what happened was I went and I got a burrito. Okay, I stocked up on pre-made foods to enjoy over the next couple of days because we may lose power, I don't know. And it's just a good excuse because it's the holidays and I wanted to treat myself to something. So I stopped at the Mexican restaurant and I paid with a credit card, and when I got to the register I had a $5 bills in my wallet, and I asked if he had change for a 5 so I could tip him, and he said, "No, I'm sorry." And I just went, and he goes, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, I am. Merry Christmas." And he was like all smiles. And then, so that felt really good. And it's kind of like, do you ever notice that when you do one thing to help somebody or to be kind to somebody and you see that it makes them feel good, you kind of feel inspired to do other things? So that's what happened for me. It kind of catapulted. Frankie, you know you want to be in this. I know you want to be in it. This is Frankie, everybody. He's trying to decide if he wants to be a star or be low-key. You want to be a star or you want to be low-key? What are you doing? Okay. All right. All right. He's more curious about the camera and the tripod, I think, than anything else. Okay, so then I went over to Jamba Juice because I was just craving something vegan. Dairy has not been good to me the past few days, and I will leave it at that. So I went and I got this apple and greens drink that was so good, and I went in and paid with my credit card. I knew I had some other 5s in my purse. And the girl that took my order, she had like a fish bowl for tips in front of her. And I looked in and I noticed like a $10 bill and a $1 bill and then some change. So somebody else was in the holiday giving spirit too. So I ordered my drink and then I put the $5 in, and she was all smiles. It felt so good. Like, I can't explain it. The whole time she was just so smiley and friendly over like a $5 bill. You know what I mean? And it made me feel so good to see that and to be able to do that. Because I had 4 $5 bills in total, and I was like, okay, I can spare this season to make somebody else smile. So then the next thing I did was went to the pet food store because I needed to get some wet food for my cats, and they were going to have some very special fancy feast dinner tonight for Christmas Eve and a breakfast one in the morning. Yes, they are my children. And while I was there, I realized I obviously can't tip at a place like that. But what I did notice was, the little kitties that are waiting to be adopted, and I went over and I visited with them a little bit, and it made me so sad. I wanted to take them all home and hold them and squeeze them and love them and have them with me for Christmas Eve. But I had to use my wise mind to rationalize that they don't know what day it is, and they're not going to be sad, any more sad than they are any other day. But it's like me, the human self, going, oh, the poor kitties are going to be alone for Christmas. I want to take them all home. And you can't do that. There's like a huge adoption process, and it wasn't happening today, and I'm not really sure I'm ready to adopt a 3rd cat, but I spent some time with them. So that was another contributing, not of the human kind, but pet them and play with them a little bit. They're so cute. There is one, a Siamese one, that I am interested in adopting, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But anyway, I digress. The thing that I was able to do there to contribute and be generous today was at the end of the checkout, there's a big basket and it says help others who are having trouble due to the economy to feed their animals. You can donate food, litter, yada yada. So while the lady in front of me had a lot of items, I told the cashier I was going to run and come right back. And I knew I was just going to go grab a big bag of Friskies because it's not that expensive, but it's like a lot of dry food for a cat or 2 cats. So I ran back and I got the Friskies indoors and I came back. It was on sale. It came to like $6.99, and after I purchased it, I put it right into the bin. And then, you know, when you ring up, it asks you, do you want to donate to homeless animals $1? This dollar, so I did $1. So it felt really good. And this is a great way to use the contributing skill, especially if the holiday season is a little bit difficult, emotional, if you're alone, if you're having trouble, like interactions with your family are not going well and you just want to get out for a few. I kind of recommend this if it's not going to totally break you, or if you can stretch your budget so that you can afford to help anybody else out or make them smile or make their day. People that are working today and tomorrow often are working because they really have to. I mean, there are some that don't celebrate the holidays, of course, or want to work because maybe they're getting double pay because of the holiday. But oftentimes, especially in this economy, people are working because they really have to today and tomorrow. So you can brighten their days with a little surprise, a little something extra. And although it's not going to change the world, you're going to probably make them smile, and then they'll feel more friendly for the next person. That kindness will just continue on. And that was really the point of why I got so engaged with this and didn't just stop at the first one when the guy couldn't make change for me. And I'm going to be fine. Obviously, I wouldn't have done it if it was going to put me in some kind of financial jeopardy. So that's cool. Yes, I have some presents that my mother and my sister sent me. So I opened 2 this morning, and one is this like really cool container with sea glass from the East Coast, from Massachusetts, and rocks and seashells. Then my sister collected them off of the beach and sent that to me, which is beautiful. I love homemade stuff like that, especially things from the earth, things from the ocean. And the other one that I opened was 2 toys for my cats. They're like these big plastic balls that you can see through, and then they have a smaller jingly ball inside. My cats love them, but they're a little bit afraid of them. And that's initially how things go when things make noise and move, and I try to get them to play with them. And I have like a bunch of other little gifts to open from them. Also, I got something from my significant other, and then my neighbor brought over some things. So, yeah, you know, I thought I was going to be extremely sad and depressed because I'm not, you know, going all out having anyone around, so to speak. But I'm doing well, and I'm glad I got out of the house. Not just because of the things that took place today, but also because I saw a Santa Claus fully dressed head to toe in Santa attire, hat, beard, the red suit, the boots, on a motorcycle. And I tried really hard to get a picture for you guys. I was like rummaging, but it just wasn't safe. I was getting back on the road, so I had to let it go. I will try to find a picture of a Santa on a motorcycle to give you an idea of what I saw today. Not that you can't visualize it, right? So anyway, that is how I am spending my Christmas skillfully. I also picked up some vegetarian chicken chow mein, and the burrito that I got from the restaurant was totally vegan, so I'm just doing that for the next couple of days. And that's about it. So thank you everyone for all of your love and support, and I'm so honored to be connected with each of you. And have yourself a skillful little Christmas. See you next time. Bye.